Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Women's SEABL 2018 Round 10 here at Kilsyth Basketball Stadium. Here we have Kilsyth Cobras versus the Basketball Australia Centre of Excellence. So far, the Kilsyth Cobras have gotten off to a fairly hot season, having a few cold weeks the last couple of weeks, going on 2 losses against Nuttall and Bendigo, but prior to that, of going on a 7-game win streak. At the moment, they're to recover from their last 2 weeks. Leading the charge this season is Stephanie Blitzovs, scoring 16 points a game. Very efficient from everywhere on the field. 46% from the field, and 51% from 3-point range. Followed by Jasmine Gill, averaging 12 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, and Angela Beadle, the absolute rebounding monstrosity, averaging 12 points and 8 rebounds so far this season. On the other hand, Basketball Australia having a rough season so far, having quite a lot of rotations throughout their players. They haven't had a super efficient, consistent team. Nature of being but the centre, you've got players cycling in and out consistently. But nevertheless, they're sitting 16th at the moment. They're on a 3-game losing streak. They're looking to break that losing streak. They had a few 2 tough losses against Geelong and Frankston in the last couple of weeks, but they got a really good win against Albury-Wodonga 3 weeks ago up at Albury. The ones to watch that are playing today for Basketball Australia is Isabel Bourne. She's averaging 9 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist each game. Isabel Palmer, number 4, she's averaging 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists a game. And Laza Kobe King is averaging 7 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. So the Kilsyth Cobras are the clear favourites coming into this game, but the Basketball Australia Centre of Excellence always seem to surprise us every time they step on the court with the young talent they have. So starting for Kilsyth is Taylor Lee, Angela Beadle, Steph Blitzovs, Jasmine Gill, and Sarah Parsons. Starting for Basketball Australia is 7, Hollingworth. Number 8, King Hauer. Number 10, Potter. Number 9, Fuller, and so off to a quick start. Kilsyth win the tip and get a nice layup there from Steph Blitzovs to put Kilsyth on the board. First points all together for the game. Out the wing, Basketball Australia out. Fuller on the wing, Palmer back to Fuller on the corner. Looking middle, gets a nice seal down deep, turns one way, goes the other, puts up a really nice finish there by Hollingsworth. Worked one way, went the other, made something happen. Lee taking charge of the court. One of the best passes for Kilsyth so far this season. Back out to Lee. Gill gets screened by Parsons. Blitzovs, she scored the first points for Kilsyth so far. Parsons down low, back to Beadle but just above free throw and gets a nice little mid-range jumper there by Beadle. First points for Beadle on the board. Bringing up the court for Basketball Australia is Palmer. She's putting a lot of pace, beats the whole court down and gets a nice left side layup. Very good. A lot of pace there, a lot of speed. Really nice change of the throttle up the court. Gill looking middle. Beadle gets it. Back to Gill. Ditches to Blitzovs for a deep 3. Jacks it up. Falls a bit short on that. Potter gets the rebound for Basketball Australia. Swings across to Hollingsworth. Over to King. King looking to make something happen here. Gets kick over again. Good ball movement so far with Basketball Australia. They bring it up high, forced up high. Only 6 seconds left to play on the shot clock. Goes for a tough drive, misses the drive. No, a little pressure on him. They should be disappointed about that miss by Hollingsworth. Down low to Parsons. Parsons then splits the defense. Passes Gill. Gill gets a nice left-hand finish. Really nice passing efficiency by Kilsyth. Boston Australia seem to be dancing around the top. They gets a nice screen in. Kick out to the wing corner for a 3. It's 3 by Potter. Falls slightly to the left. Rebound by Blitzovs. Parsons on the push over to Lee. They got a numbers advantage on the break, but they don't get anything out of it. Parsons, Lee, Beadle working down low. Bit of a size difference there, but she can't make good defense. Can't make anything happen off 2 attempts. King, kick ahead, really nice kick ahead there. Nice finish by Hollingsworth, good positioning. Lee setting up the floor, gets a screen by Beadle, but nothing comes of it. Lee on the wing, looks to rip, go baseline, doesn't get anything. Blitzers rips, got hard drive, right side, gets a foul call up, misses the layup, but she's going to the line 4-2. Really nice screen above, allowing Blitzers to get a nice drive in. She identifies that and goes for a hard drive and gets hacked on the way up. Blitzers absolutely dead eye from the line. She's shooting 94% so far this season. Very impressive numbers from the free throw. Good for her first. So that puts Kilsyth up only by 1. And she's good for 2. Pushing the floor fast, doesn't get anything out. Nice recovery from Kilsyth. Out to Maul on the wing. She just checked in first time this afternoon. Almost gets turned over. Beadle hacking away, does find the steal. Gill pushing the floor. Kicks out to Lee in the corner for a 3. She jacks up and nothing but net from the corner. Great start so far for Kilsyth. They're up by 5. Biggest lead so far today. Maul taking charge of the floor. Over the corner, fakes the handoff, gets a nice left-hand drive, gets a bit of contact, but finishes anyway. Really nice there. Blitzovs gets a screen, goes left side, finds 2 players, finds Parsons for a wide open, a long 2, just feet over the line there. It's not going to count it as 3, unfortunately. It's going to be a 2-point. King gets a screen, doesn't get much out of it, goes hard drives, finds Blitzovs there. Gill hassling her, low post, down low. Hollingsworth trying to make something happen, but kicks out to Mole. Mole jacks a 3, too long on the 3-point, but King gets the offensive rebound, kick back out to 3. They think about it, no good. 10 seconds to play on the shot clock. They're going to reset things up, look for another good shot. King on the wing, guarded by Gill. Over to Bourne on the wing, but Parsons gets the intercept. Shot clock goes off, but there's a change of possession. Lee, Gill. Goes baseline. Nice little no-look over the shoulder pass to Parsons for another long 2. Could almost just 10 centimetres, half a centimetre back and make it a 3, but she's gone for the long 2s. Feet on the line. Hollingsworth, nice position down low. Finds a brick wall by Blitzovs, but they're going to call a very unlucky foul for Blitzovs. She's straight up. Very unfortunate call there. The Boston Australia making a big 3-man substitution, while Beadle is checking out. Turdage checking in for the first time tonight here at Kilsyth. So Boston Australia inbounding. Kick out. Mole gets it back. Tough defense by Blitzovs. Bourne jacks up the 3, falls way short, hit nothing but the net, but the wrong side of the ring. Boston Australia, it's going to be inbound again, baseline. D'Angelo checking in for the first time this afternoon. Gill checking out. Kick in, back to Mole. Mole jacks a 3 up. Bit too long on the 3-point there. Lee rips the rebound, pushes the floor herself. It's a 4 on 4. Finds Parsons, but it gets intercepted there. Nice. Intercept there by Deegan. Kicked it over to Hollins. Reese, sorry. back up top. They're going to reset things up. 10 seconds to play on the shot clock. Palmer's going to set up the floor, finds Mole on the wing. Looking down low for a deep seal. Instead, they get just above a free throw. A shot off there by Reese, but falls way short. Blitz serves. Gingerly coming off an off-ball screen. Finds a short corner. Goes one way, kick out. They're a weak pass out, but Parsons gets it anyway. Back to D'Angelo, but D'Angelo had already moved too fast. It's out of bounds on Kilsyth. So far, Cobras are shooting 66% from the field. Basketball Australia are shooting 44% from the field. Big differences between their shooting efficiency right now. See if Basketball Australia can get some nice shots off here. They're getting decent shots, but not quite keeping up with Kilsyth so far. They push up, Palmer up high. Mole jacks up the three, falls way short. Trying to find her hand there. Blitzovs almost fumbles out of court, but recovers it. Pushing the floor, Lee. Todic is working down low, doesn't get it to her. D'Angelo up top. Blitzovs pops, looks to go middle, pulls up early, puts up a tough shot, and makes it happen somehow. The magic of Blitzovs. So for Palmer, setting up play once again. Looking for the pop for Deegan on the wing, looking low. Finds Rees, back to Deegan. Palmer gets a screen, back over to Bourne. Bourne jacks up the triple, falls short. Basketball Australia aren't scared to jack threes up, but unfortunately they're falling way short at this stage. Lee subbing off and checking in for the first time this afternoon. It's Jenkins for Kilsyth. Doing well to deny that. This is a smash screen. Jenkins taking charge of the floor. Blitzovs gets a nice steal. Parsons recovers it though. Blitzovs finds it over to D'Angelo. D'Angelo rips, goes right side, puts up. Tough finish. Almost got it, but Parsons absolutely hustling for the rebounds. Gets the jump ball, and it's going to be Basketball Australia. Oh. So far, Blitzovs is absolutely playing well first quarter. So far, scoring 6 points very efficiently. So far, out. Hollingsworth, kick out. Guarded by D'Angelo, Deegan. And it's going to be a technical foul on Todic for flopping. So I hope Todic picked up a defensive technical, as the referee thought she flopped. There wasn't necessary contact for fall over on the ground. So it's going to be a technical, which results in one shot at the free throw and possession for Basketball Australia. Taking the shot is Deegan. She makes the shot, and Basketball Australia gets possession at half court. So for Basketball Australia, Hollingsworth is putting in some solid effort, scoring 4 points so far. Deegan over to Hollingsworth. Kreese tries to cut in, can't get it to her, jacks up a three, falls short once again on the three there by Palmer. Their three attempts aren't too bad for Basketball Australia, but they can't quite get them in. They're falling all a little short. D'Angelo. Todic. Looking low for Beetle. Beetle trying to find good positioning. Can't get it to her. Blitzovs pops for a three. Falls once again short. A lot of three-pointers falling short here today. Bring up the court. It's Deegan. Kick over to Potter. To Kreese. Reese. And Palmer setting up floor again. They're really using the full 24 seconds of the clock at the moment. Basketball Australia, 6 seconds to play on the clock. They haven't got much more time. Hard position. It's going to be out of court. Deegan went for a drive, but then faced good defense there by Kilsyth, forced out of court. It's going to be a 2-minute substitution for Basketball Australia. King checking back in. And Fuller checking back in. Jenkins, Beadle. D'Angelo looking to work down low, but Beadle gets intercepted, and it's going to be a unsportsmanlike foul for Kilsyth. It was an open court foul. It was a foul on the open court. There was no one between the open court and the foul. Therefore, it's unsportsmanlike, which is 2 free throws at the line and possession at half court. Sloppy possession there by Kilsyth, and then sloppy foul not getting back. Basketball Australia convert everything. Being efficient from the line so far. They're 3 from 3 from the line. Not missing. On the wing, gets a screen, looking to pop. Nice little roll there. Goes middle, Fuller puts up, falls short on that little hook, gets her own rebound, puts up a left-hand shot. Nice recovery there from Fuller. Kick ahead to D'Angelo, beats the floor, but clicks of Blitzovs for a 3, and she's good for 3. Absolutely dangerous from 3-point so far this season. Blitzovs shooting 51% from the 3-point line. Absolutely efficient and accurate from there. Don't want to leave her open at all. Meanwhile, up the other end, Hollingsworth, little step one way, go the other, spin up, puts up, misses both of them. Jenkins gets the rebound. D'Angelo on the break, beats a man, but fumbles the ball, so they don't get anything off the fast break there. Beadle back up top. Kick over Blitzovs. Blitzovs just nailed a 3 before. Only 21 seconds left in the first quarter. She puts up a floater, gets great defense there by Basketball Australia. King, you're going to get one shot here. There's only 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Fuller took a fall. Gets a screen by Fuller. King goes left. Around the back pass, jack up for 3. No good, but they get their own rebound put up. Nice finish to the quarter for Basketball Australia. Not everything's gone their way at the moment. Kilsyth are putting a lot of pressure on defense. So far, Cobras are shooting the lights out first quarter. They're shooting 57% from the field, 60% from 2, and 50% from 3. Meanwhile, Basketball Australia aren't able to keep up at the moment, only shooting 29% from the field, 45% from 2-point range, and not being able to make a 3-point shot so far in the first quarter, missing all 6. Though both teams have been to the line, Kilsyth have been to the line once, making 2, and Basketball Australia have been to the line twice, making 3. So far, Basketball Australia are winning on the rebounding end, but the Cobras are more effective passing and ball movement at the moment at the offensive end. Steals are locked, 2 steals each, 3 turnovers apiece. And so far, Blitzovs has come out, scored 9 points, followed by Parsons on 4 and Lee on 3. Meanwhile, Basketball Australia, Fuller has scored 6 points, Hollingworth has 4 points, and Bourne has 2 points so far. Parsons also been very effective on the scoring end, 4 points so far, and 3 assists. Been a key ball distributor so far in the first quarter, showing veteran leadership out there in the first. 20-15, Kilsyth's way, up by 5. Resuming here in the second quarter, Kilsyth start with the ball inbound and Beadle up high looking low. Lee, Beadle cutting, nice little face cut, puts up right hand floater. Very nice 1-2 game there between Lee and Beadle. King bringing up the floor. Started by Kilsyth have gone into a 2-3 zone right now. They're trying to slow things up. Force Basketball Australia to shoot more threes as they haven't converted any and lessen their deep post action, but instead they still go to deep post. There's no help defense from Kilsyth and really nice stuff there by Fuller. Turning middle for a little hook. Beadle, deep position. Up to Gill. Lee. Turdich down low. Beadle. Over to Gill. Gets a screen by Beadle. Look in the roll. They could have gotten a tour, but they didn't. D'Angelo looks for a drive. Finds really good defense there by King. Gill goes for a drive, puts up a floater from long range. No good, really good defense there from Basketball Australia. They're pushing up the other Fuller, right side. And good transition recovery there by Beadle. Substituting on for Kilsyth is Sarah Parsons. Substituting out is Hope Turdich. Basketball Australia have the inbound. Baseline. They look to pop out and they're going to force it out of court as they passed it. King passed it at Fuller's feet. Unfortunately, it went straight out of court. Only 5 points between the teams. It feels like they're a lot more ahead, but Basketball Australia doing a decent job keeping up. Nice kick into Beadle for a tough defense there. Just gets the unlucky roll off the front of the rim there. Mole playing point now. Over to King, but it gets deflected by Lee and D'Angelo. D'Angelo on the break, goes left side, and it's going to be a hack on the way up from Mole. It's going to be Mole's first personal foul for the game, and D'Angelo is going to the line for 2. D'Angelo at the moment is only shooting 63% from the free throw line. A little subpar for assuming she's a good shooter. So far this season, D'Angelo is averaging 11 points, 3 rebounds and 2 assists a game. Hits her first. And she's good for 2, improving her 63% free throw shooting. Nice deflection by Lee, but it goes straight back to Fuller. Bourne, but Bourne fumbles it. It's going to be a deflection. They're going to call that off Kilsyth, so it's going to be Basketball Australia's ball baseline. Really nice full court pressure there by Kilsyth, but they weren't quite able to get anything out of it. Basketball Australia inbounding, fine corner, awkward position. They kick it back out to top. Hand off to Mole. Kick over to Bourne. Bourne puts it up. Really nice pick and roll there between Mole and Bourne. That keeps it 5 points between the team. Kilsyth's way. Lee's picked up a dribble. She can't move. She's playing. Beadle. Over to Lee. Tough defense there by King. Lee punishes her. Beats her defender. Kicks out to Gill. Parsons wide open for 3. Too long on the 3. She's hit 2 long ranges so far this game though. Mole, no one near it. Kick over to the wing. Nice little 3-point shot, and they finally make their first 3-point shot count for Basketball Australia by Gemma Potter. Beadle. Lee. Gets a screen by Beadle, goes for a roll. He's getting hassled by King. Over to D'Angelo. Goes middle, nobody rotates up to her, but she can't convert the floater there. She gets her own rebound anyway. King strips the ball. Really nice defense so far and great on ball. Oh, she's going to travel, but the refs aren't going to call it. Back out to King. Moore on the wing, gets a screen, fakes the screen. Really great stuff. Puts up contact on the shot on Bourne, but there's going to be no call there either. Gill, Lee. Gets screen up by Beadle. King really playing up, gets smashed by the screen. Parsons, good ball movement so far by Kilsyth. Gill, nice little float up, but dishes it off to Lee. Lee puts up a 3, and that's a second 3 for the game. Really nice ball movement by Kilsyth. Mole to King. That's Kilsyth's second 3-point for the game. And Australia trying to respond back with their own. It's a 2-on-1 fast break. Lead to D'Angelo. D'Angelo puts up. Nice 2-on-1 fast break there. Australia really can't hit their 3-pointers right now, and they're shooting 1 of 7. Mole, King. Back to Mole. Down low. Bourne goes one way, goes the other. Tough finish, but converts and gets fouled on the way up, so she's gone the line for a possible 3-point play. Big substitution coming in for Basketball Australia. King, Mole, Fuller, and Potter are substituting out, and substituting in is Palmer, Rees. Sorry, Potter was not being substituted out. And it is going to be a substitution for Bourne, and replacing is Hollingsworth. Blitzarves playing point now. Beadle, Gills down low, but they don't get it to it. Beadle gets double teamed, spins, puts it up, no good. Unlucky roll there off the front of the rim. At the other end, kick ahead to Potter, back to Palmer. Good outside ball movement for Australia, but they've got to be aggressive to score. They've got to look at the ring. They're just going to keep moving on the outside. Back to Palmer. Over to Hollingsworth. She's playing well. There's only 2 seconds left on the shot clock. She'll have to put it up. And it's going to be good defense there by Parsons, but the ref bails her out there. And it's going to be to the line for 2. Not even the players realised it was a foul. But luckily, a foul on the 1 second to play left on the shot clock. Hollingsworth at the moment, only 56% from the free throw. It's to close the gap a little more. And no good on either of those. Blitzers to Gill. Nice long pass to Gill. Kick over to D'Angelo, but D'Angelo... Gill thought she had contact on the pass, but instead it went straight out. It's going to be out of bounds. Checking back in is Turdish, and substituting out is Beadle. Palmer. Over to Deegan on the wing. Higher to Hollingsworth. Back to Deegan. Palmer gets his nice screen. Roll there from Rees. Kick to Palmer. Thinks about 3. Doesn't do it. Rees was wide open. And it's going to be Rees 3 seconds too long in the case. So it's going to be a turnover there. So Kilsyth, 4 minutes to play. Second quarter. They're up by only 4 points. Gill, Parsons, trying to find someone. D'Angelo gets it, goes middle, finds tough defense, great defense there by Deegan, and it's going to be out of bounds on Basketball Australia. Kilsyth ball baseline. Really nice staying in front of D'Angelo there and helping out. Unfortunately, they don't get a turnover, but Blitzarves turns, goes middle, pops up, falls way short on that. Not enough muscle. Gill on the wing. Going to look to bully her opponent down, and it's going to be an on-ball foul. So they're going on the baseline. Kilsyth. It's going to be Potter's first personal foul. And the shot clock will reset to 14 seconds. Kick to Gill on the wing. Closely guarded. Blitzarves goes trying to beat a defender and gets fouled on the way up as well. So it's going to be Basketball Australia's third personal foul. Third team foul, sorry. And Blitzarves at the line again for 2. Second time so far this afternoon. She's converted 2 from 2 so far tonight. Subbing in is Lee. Subbing out is D'Angelo. Blitzovs, as I said earlier, is shooting 94% from the line. Super efficient there. She's having a good start to the day today, shooting 9 points, 3 rebounds, and so far 100% from the free throw. Oh. 1 from 2 there from the line. And they get a nice full court pressure there by Kilsyth. They get a turnover, and it's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul on King. That's going to be the 3rd technical foul so far this game before halftime. So it's going to result 2 shots at the free throw and possession at half court. So Lee's going to be taking the 2 free throws. So far she's shooting 62% from the line. And misses her first. And 1 from 2. Gill inbounding, Blitzovs. They got plenty of time to work with. 24 seconds. Parsons, high post, handoff to Gill, fakes a handoff, back to Blitzovs for 3, and she nails it. That's Blitzovs' 3rd 3 of the game. King getting hassled all the way out, finds middle, kick over, but great pressure by Kilsyth. They burnt almost 8 seconds there. Palmer, defended by Gill. Gill's giving her no room. Wing here, Deegan. Guarded by Turdy. Palmer pops, gets a nice screen, good ball movement to King on the wing, fakes one way, goes the other, puts up a shot, too long on the shot there. It's going to be a shot clock violation. Great defense by Kilsyth. That's going to be Basketball Australia's 7th turnover so far this game before halftime, so they're going to look to tighten that up. Lee trying to beat Palmer down the floor. This is screened by Parsons up top. Blitzovs pops. She's on 5 from 3 so far this game and hits another 3. Blitzovs becoming a real problem for Basketball Australia so far. King over to the middle. Hollingsworth. Back to King in the corner. We've got Deegan over to Palmer. Almost get tipped off by Gill. Palmer goes a couple dribbles in, puts a long 2 up. No good there. Turdich going to push the floor herself. And they're not going to get anything good with transition there by Basketball Australia. Lee setting things up. 14 seconds to play on the shot clock. Lob pass into Turdich. A nice pass. And she's going to get fouled on the way up. Turdich is going to the line for 2. Nice feed in by Lee. And Turdich is only 62% from the line so far this season. She'll be looking to improve those numbers, but she really helps out elsewhere on the court. She's 9 points from the averaging, 6 rebounds, and at a decent efficiency rate, shooting 40% from the field so far. So far, absolutely lighting this game on fire is Steph Blitzov, scoring 16 points in the first half. They're going to look to try and slow her down a little bit, Basketball Australia, if they can. She's absolutely killing them from three-point line, nailing 4 threes from long range. Meanwhile, followed up is Taylor Lee playing a very good game, shooting 7 points so far and 3 assists, moving the ball well. Meanwhile, for Basketball Australia, Fuller is scoring 8 points, Bourne and Hollingsworth on 7 and 4. King is also doing very well, bringing the ball up the court and negating the pressure just a little bit. Good on rebounds and good stuff moving the ball. So far, Kilsyth have overtaken on the boards, as Basketball Australia were really doing well on the boards. They swapped into a zone and they seem to have solved that a little bit, or at least slowed that down. At the moment, Kilsyth are on 16 rebounds and Basketball Australia on 13. The big difference between the two on offense is the ball movement and the aggressiveness to score the ball so far. Kilsyth have 12 assists to Basketball Australia's only got 2. So Australia have really good ball movement, but are struggling to get the ball in the hole or attempts. So Turdic at the line, shooting 62% from the field, from the line so far this season. And gets a lucky roll off the front of the ring, and it gets first. Also, Bowls Australia on 5 team fouls, so any foul from here will result in 2 shots at the line. Turdic hits both of them, and it's going to be another timeout for Basel Australia. So from a timeout into 2 shots into another timeout. We resume off almost 2 consecutive timeouts. Basel Australia get the inbound here, looking to change things up. Mole, they're down by 14 at the moment. Kilsyth have managed to break away with a few threes. And while Basel Australia haven't been able to nail their threes so far this game. Mole up top, gets a nice screen, trying to shake it to them. Really nice footwork there. Kick out the Bourne for 3, too long there. Almost burnt on the shot clock. Blitz subs on the break. Kick to Turdic. Turdic puts up. No call there. Misses the great recovery defense there by Basel Australia. And they get another chance here at offense. Mole gets screen, goes right side. Flares over to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth dumps to really nice kick. Unfortunate to Bourne, couldn't convert in the low post there. Jenkins. Turdic on the wing to Beadle. Back down to Turdic, low post, guarded by King. Bit of a mismatch between them. Turdic going to try and bully her. Great defense there by King. Even though there was this height difference there, King played superior defense. King now pushing the floor. Pulls up early for a 2-point, falls along on the 2-point. Gill gets a rebound. So they're going to look to push the floor, but they've got no one ahead to push to. So they're going to slow things up. A minute to play, second quarter. Beadle, low post. Great defense, even though the Beadle has more power there in the low post. Wasn't bad, but gives away the foul instead. Beadle's at the line for 2. It's going to be a substitution for Basel Australia. King's going to come off, and Follett is coming in. Beadle at the line this season is shooting a whopping 92% from the line. Beadle also been very efficient inside the 2-point range. So far this season, shooting 43% from inside, averaging 12 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And she's good for 2. Because they're going to play up once again. But Basel Australia able to break it. Palmer pushing the floor, nice kick over for 3. Puts it up, no good on the shot there. Deegan has the same shot technique as for those that follow the NBA of the notorious Lonzo Ball, shooting on the opposite side of her shot. Mole for a 3-point and falls a little short. Deegan almost gets the offensive rebound, but it's going to be tipped out on Turdic. So Basel Australia going to retain the ball. 14 seconds to play on the shot clock. 40 seconds left in the second quarter. Mole gets a nice screen, goes middle, floats an awkward shot up. Nothing but air. Jenkins, they can slow things up here and get milk the clock. There's only 18 seconds. Turns middle, puts up, can't convert there. So 23 seconds left in the quarter. They got plenty of time. They can slow things up, run a set here. Palmer sent things up there. They've got 12 seconds left in the second quarter. One shot's all they need. It's a high screen, almost doubled. Nice kick over to three-point. Thinks about it. Nice defense by Gill. Back to Palmer. Has to put up the three-point shot. And it's going to be unfortunate attempt there for Basel Australia. So that's leading into halftime. It's 41-25 Kilsyth way with the comfortable lead at the moment. They're leading by 16 points. Basel Australia did really well for a quarter and a half, keeping up with Kilsyth, who are much more developed in that sense and stronger, definitely down low and bullying at the moment. See if Basel Australia can start hitting their 3 points, that'll really help them out at this stage, as they've only hit 1 of 11. Absolutely struggling from 3-point. Inside there, they're not doing too much better. They're shooting 30% from the field altogether and 40% from 2-point range. Meanwhile, Kilsyth are on fire from everywhere, from 46% from the field, 40% from 2-point range, and absolutely lighting up from 3, shooting a whopping 62%, which is really the difference between the two teams at the moment, is the 3-point shooting. Free throws, both the Basel Australia shooting 66%, and the Kilsyth have got plenty of attempts, 12 attempts, already shooting 83% so far. It's a close matchup between the rebounds, 20 rebounds to Kilsyth, 18 to Basel Australia, but absolutely between the two teams is the assist rate, 13 to Kilsyth and 2 to Basel Australia. Leading the Kilsyth is Blitzarves. At the moment, scored 16 points and 4 rebounds. On the other hand, Fuller and Bourne are doing really well for Basel Australia. And King is also doing well, leading the charge with passing and ripping down boards. Going to take an 8-minute break and we'll resume play for the second half. Make sure to stick around in 8 minutes. Welcome back to Women's SEABL 2018 Round 10 here at Kilsyth Stadium. The Kilsyth Cobras are leading at the moment against Basketball Australia Centre of Excellence 41-25. Just simply outshooting them from the free throw, from the 3-point at the moment. See if Basketball Australia can change things up and be more aggressive on the offensive end in particular. Palmer on the wing. Tries to kick it to King, but King wasn't quite expecting it. Great defense there by Cobras. Miscommunication there by Basketball Australia. The right idea, but just couldn't quite execute on that play. Lee. Guarded by Palmer. Beadle. Kick over to Parsons. Finds Lee. Beadle comes for a nice backdoor cut there. Gets a nice easy dish in and reverse there from Beadle. Really nice offense there by Kilsyth. Australia up the other end, see if they can make something. Lee could see the pass coming, gets a pick, goes for a one-on-one, gets hacked on the way up. She took a rough, hacked big time and had an awkward fall, fell on her shoulder. She's slow to get up, but she should be okay. Bit of a knock to the shoulder. And Lee's going to the line for 2. Lee at the moment is shooting 62% from free throws. She's hit 2 so far. Oh, so she's hit 1 from 2 so far this game. And she hit her first, so next to shot seems to be in a bit of discomfort. Hits both, maybe the shoulder knocked it into place. She made both the 2 there. Lee playing hard up on Palmer. Palmer beats 2 of the players, gets a kick ahead. Nice ball moving there by Basketball Australia. Down low. Get Gill, good defense there. With good recovery. Pop a 3. Fall to the left on 3-point there. Blitz halves. Nice kick to Gill. They don't get anything on the break. Good recovery there from Basketball Australia on transition. Parsons gets his screens. Blitz halves. Over to Lee. Kick to Parsons. Parsons should have put it up. Instead kicks to Beadle. Beadle misses her first. Gets her own rebound. Puts up. And misses her second. A bit of an awkward pass there by Parsons. Up the other end. Palmer really good at pushing the floor. Fumbles it a little. Doesn't get anything off that. Up high. Fuller. Back over to Palmer. Down to King. Down low. They're going to double team her. She gets the kicks out though. Good Hollingsworth for a deep 2. And she's good for 2. Hollingsworth had a good start. So far we haven't seen too much from her so far this game. So she's scored 6 points. Blitz subs. Guarded by Palmer. Nice kick down to Gill. And it's going to be an off-ball foul on King. And so it's going to be Kilsyth ball baseline. And so that is King's 3rd personal foul, which puts her in a difficult position of 2 more, and she will be out for the rest of the game. Lee's still rubbing her shoulders, still not 100% I don't think. Beadle down low, kick to Parsons for a nice long 2, and she's good for that. Parsons, that's her 3rd deep 2-pointer so far this game, being quite accurate. They kick ahead to King, but Parsons hard hustle, and it's going to be a foul. It's going to be a foul on King. Very unfortunate call there. Parsons initiated the contact and King just responded, and it's going to be the 4th personal foul on King. Lee getting hassled by Palm. Blitz subs on the side. Gill coming off a face screen. Doesn't get anything out. Blitz subs goes middle. Puts up left-hand floater. Very nice there. Good defense there by Australia. Great finish by Blitz subs. Moles substituted in for King. Taking the charge on the court now. Over to Fuller. On the wing. Kick over to the corner there. They jack the 3 up. And too long on 3. They still can't make it work. And good tip there. And it's going to be close to a cross court there. But they're going to continue with the ball. Palmer, hard drive right side, finds Mole, goes middle, pulls up through the legs, jacks up the three, falls slightly short there. That looked pretty good, but didn't quite fall. Gill pushing the floor, one-on-one here, kicks to Beadle. Nice finish by Beadle, nice transition offense there by Kilsyth. Thread the needle on the pass there, Lee guarding Palmer. Up top to Fuller. Fuller handoff to Palmer. Palmer pulls up for a shot. Slightly to the right, but rebounded there by Hollingsworth. And puts up left side. Beadle, nobody on her in transition. She puts up, realize how much space she has. Easy transition there for Kilsyth. Lack of communication and rotation there for Boston Australia, allowing an easy pass up and conversion. Great work by Parsons, hassling the entry pass into the post, gets it up. Pulls up early, they're not going to get anything on the fast break there. 18 seconds to play on the clock. Blitzhubs rolls the Beadle, they're having trouble covering that roll. Beadle for another two. Basel Australia are lacking on the roll there. They're defending that pick and roll. They're doubling up the ball and risking that easy pass over, which results in two shots. Bit of a gamble there. So far it's 55-29 Kilsyth's way at the moment. Blitzhubs and Beadle has really stepped it up this quarter so far. Beadle coming out and scoring 8 points in this quarter alone in the first 4 minutes of play. Meanwhile, Blitzhubs continuing their steady performance, scoring 18 points, followed by Lee, who's moving the ball really well as well. Lee's on 9 points and 5 assists. Really good ball movement from him, as well as Gill's moving the ball very well. Also, Beadle absolutely demolishing boards at the moment. 6 rebounds. Cobras are leading in almost all stats, leading in field goal percentage, shooting 52% to Basketball Australia's 30%. Major difference is 3-point, as Basketball Australia are cold as ice from 3-point at the moment, only shooting 1 from 14. Meanwhile, Kilsyth are much more efficient, haven't had as many attempts, but are shooting 5 from 8 at 62%. Close on the boards, 24-20 Kilsyth's way, but 18-2, the gap's really broken open in the assists. 18-2, Kilsyth are much superior at the moment with their ball movement, which is resulting in good shots and good open layups. Also, big difference between the turnovers, as Basketball Australia has committed 12 turnovers to Kilsyth 6. They break the press here, pull up at half court. Got Mole, kick over to Palmer. Palmer looks to find someone, they back cut there. Bourne gets a screen, look for the roll, can't get it. Palmer's mismatched down low, but they can't get him to her for a 3-point attempt, and good for 3. That's their second 3 for the game. That's going to be a 3 for Gemma Potter. Beadle up high. Turdich, Lee, Beadle. Oh, really nice off-ball screen there. Nobody even rotating to the ball. Easy, wide open, right-hand layup. Very good execution there by Kilsyth. Basketball Australia look to punish on the transition. They can't get the 2-point pop-up right there on trans. Lee to Blitzhubs. Kick down to Turdich in low, but no one's coming across to help, so she's going to get fouled on the way up. Kilsyth really have stronger players down low. They're going to bully, unless Basketball Australia have to send help over from the other side, which then causes a weak side or the opposite side breakdown, which is give the shot, but they're not rotating or gambling on that. But one-on-one, the Basketball Australian girls will most likely lose that matchup. Turdich at the line 4-2. She's shooting 62% from the line, and she hits her first, shooting quite well from the line so far this afternoon. And misses her second. Basketball Australia gets the rebound. Palmer pushing the floor. She's got a lot of pace when she brings it up. Across the top to Mole. Fakes a double handoff. Kick over to Deegan. Palmer pops for a 3. Falls short on that. Blitzhubs rips the rebound down. Pushes the floor to D'Angelo. D'Angelo up high. Jenkins has been subbed in for Lee. Taking charge of the floor now. D'Angelo to Blitzhubs. Blitzhubs to Turdich. Turdich on the high post. Kick down to Beadle. Low post. Puts up. Tough defense there. Good defense by Rees. Instead, Buzz Australia pushing the floor. They don't get much off transition. They slow things up. They got plenty of time. 16 seconds to play on the shot clock. Mole in the corner, guarded by D'Angelo. Looks low. Great entry pass. Palmer down low, turns, puts up a right hook. No good, gets the unlucky roll there. Blitz subs. Kick ahead to D'Angelo. D'Angelo looks to go middle. Jenkins for three. Thinks about it, doesn't put it up. Back to D'Angelo. Beetle down low. Doesn't get it to her. Goes right side. Puts up a tough layup. No good there. Australia rips the rebound. Pushing the floor is Bourne. Kick down. Nice kick down to Deegan. Deegan pump fakes and gets the right side finish. Jenkins, Turdic. Beetle up high to Jenkins. Turdic cutting in hard. Low post, goes middle. Looking to turn right side. Nice defense there by Bourne. Mole. Kick across, nice kick to Rees, and she pops for it slightly short and gets the 2 for Rees. Jenkins. Blitz arms. Beetle. Kick to Turdic, but gets popped out. She's just above the free throw. Goes right side, turns left. Tough shot, fouled on the way up. Turdic on the line for the third time tonight. This afternoon, sorry. Parsons is subbing in, and subbing out is Angela Beetle. At the moment, Angela Beetle has scored 16 points, 7 rebounds. Absolutely turned it on in the second half after only scoring 4 points in the first half altogether. She's scored 12 here in 7 minutes of play in the third quarter. Parsons also playing quite well as well, picking up a few steals, as well as moving the ball really well with 4 assists. Turdic makes the second. It's going to be out of court on Palmer. Good transition defense there by Kilsyth. Forced her to run it out of court. D'Angelo inbounds it, gets a 3, but doesn't convert there. Parsons hustling for the rebound, but it's going to be out on her. Past Australia's ball baseline. Oh, they look to double her in the front court. Back court, sorry. Palmer across to Bourne. Bourne to Deegan, back to Bourne. And it's going to be a blocking foul on Steph Blitzov. So Deegan is going to the line for 2 shots. So far this season, Deegan has been very accurate. Sorry, not Deegan, Bourne. Sorry. Deegan made the pass to Bourne. Bourne put up the shot. Bourne so far has been quite good from free throw, shooting 77% from free throw. Been consistent. Palmer is going to be subbed off, and subbed in is Gemma Potter. And she's good for first. And substitution, Steph Blitzovs for Jasmine Gill. Jenkins, Parsons. Turdic comes up to the middle, pass the middle, break the press. To D'Angelo, back to Jenkins. They're going to set things up. 15 seconds on the shot clock. They've got plenty of time. D'Angelo still on the wing, gets a screen by Turdic. Turdic rolls, but couldn't quite connect on the pass there. At the other end, Potter's pushing the ball. Nice kick ahead there, left-hand finish, and the line for a possible 3-point play. Gemma Potter. Deegan made a good pass up. Potter only shooting 66% from the line so far this season. Can't convert on a one. D'Angelo to Parsons, high post, kick to Jenkins for a wide open three, and she's good. That's first points there for Jenkins so far this game. With a 3-point, it extends the lead to 22 points, 62-40. Parsons guarding low post, nice right hook, goes straight off the backboard, and it's going to be a super late call on the foul there. After Bourne complained about the call, the ref made the decision to call the foul, so Bourne is going to the line for two. Bourne shooting 77% from the line. A very late call there by the referee. And she's good for a first. Two from Bourne. Jenkins, Parsons, looking middle for Turch. Finds Turdic, back to Parsons, Jenkins. Going to set things up. Barcelona Australia were able to burn about 8 seconds off the clock there. Puts a bit more pressure on Kilsyth offering. Mole gets a strip. 2-on-1 here. She fakes one way, dishes over, late dish, and nice conversion there by Barcelona Australia on the fast break. Very good tip off there by Mole. Gill, jabs, D'Angelo. Cross to Parsons, Gill. Nobody on there, short corner, dishes back to Parsons. She's been really good from here previously so far this game. Puts up for two, doesn't get anything there. Shot clock goes off, but it's been changed possession. Over to Deegan. Deegan fumbles it a little, kicks out to the corner. Can't convert there. Potter can't convert to corner 3-pointer. She's shot two so far. Jenkins, D'Angelo, looking low. They've been doing really well off this off-ball cuts. Jenkins, D'Angelo pops, but they kick across the gill. It's going to be a turnover instead. Pushing the floor is Potter. Pulls up. Nice transition by Turdic. 28 seconds to play in the quarter. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Down low, gets triple teamed, and she's going to get hacked by Turdic. And so it's going to be a foul on Hope Turdic. That's going to be Turdic's second personal foul. Mole, Bourne, working down low, passes 5 seconds, she's bullying, and she turns, puts it up. Good for two, she backed in almost from all the way from 3-point line, bullying, passes 3 seconds, gonna look to get a quick shot. Jasmine Gill, good at creating her own shot, puts up a floater, and she's good. They're not gonna count the 2 points. And it's gonna be 2 points negated, as it was after the buzzer. The 2 points will not count. Going into the fourth quarter, it is 62-46. Kilsyth are absolutely stamping their authority, shooting 48% from the line, from the field, 44% from two, 66% from 3-point. Meanwhile, Basketball Australia only shooting 35% from field. Actually, have overtaken Kilsyth have been more accurate from the 2-point range, shooting 47%, and it's still miserable from 3-point range, only shooting 13%. At the moment, the rebounds are still fairly close, 29-26 Kilsyth's way. 20 assists to 5 assists Basketball Australia, 7 steals to Basketball Australia, and 6 steals to Cobras. 2 blocks to Basketball Australia, 1 block to Cobras, and 13 turnovers to Basketball Australia, and 9 turnovers for Kilsyth. Leading the charge for either team is Blitzhubs for Kilsyth, scoring 18 points, and Beetle on 16 points. Bourne is playing well for Basketball Australia, scoring 13 points, absolutely bullying everyone in the low post and getting decent conversions there. Resuming back in the fourth quarter. Kilsyth start with possession. Over to Beadle, Parsons, Lee, back in. Jenkins off. Gill goes left side, pulls up early, tough floater, but gets it over the two defenders. Lee guarding Palmer. Palmer got really good pace, sticking to her right hand. Fuller over to King. King substituted back in after she sat a whole quarter off in foul trouble. Mole up top, shot fakes, goes right side, pulls up early, chucks it up, no good there. Gill. Kick across to D'Angelo, back to Gill, guarded by Mole. Lee, pop, backdoor pop. Looking low for Parsons. Parsons hasn't got position. Beadle for three. Thinks about it. No good. D'Angelo hesitates. Kicks over it, but gets intercepted by King. Pushing the floor is King. Kicks to Mole. She's going to shoot a transition three. No, she's not. She's going to fake it back to King. Over to Fuller. Back to Fuller down low after setting the screen. Hassled by Parsons up top. They've only got 7 seconds to play on the shot clock. Mole guarded by Lee. Goes middle. Left side, tough shot. Great defense there by Lee. It's going to be out of court on Jasmine Gill. It's Kilsyth ball. So it's Basel Australia's ball out on Kilsyth. And one ref calls a shot clock violation. Meanwhile, the other one calls an out of bounds. So they're going to stick with the out of bound possession. Get an inbound to Hollingsworth. It's going to be out of bounds again on Parsons. Basel Australia retains the ball on the sideline this time. Only 20 points between the teams. King gets the inbound. Looks to go baseline. Hard dribbles in. Hooks around to a nice shot. Way too long on the shot there by Fuller. Lee. Guarded by Palmer. Lee to Parsons. 3-point. Wait, it's not a 3-point. That's a third along 2, foot on the line. Third time with a foot on the line. Parsons could have scored 3 threes if the foot wasn't on the line. But anyway, King, nice dribbling up by Palmer earlier. Palmer goes baseline, gets doubled in the corner, kicks across to Hollingsworth. Going to be hard contact there by Parsons. And it's going to be a late blocking foul by Sarah Parsons. It's going to be Basel Australia's ball. Hollingsworth. Over to Palmer. She's really pushed up high by Kilsyth. Gets a screen, goes left side. D'Angelo's hanging on a hip, not allowing any space at all. Mole gets it, chucks it up. Has to shoot it due to the shot clock, and it hits nothing. Lee. Beadle. Gill working down low. They don't get it to her. Beadle's going to cut in. Gill up top for 3. Thinks about it. Doesn't jack it up. Back to Beadle down low. Lee back cuts. Goes hard right. No good there. Bit long on the shot. Good defense there by Basel Australia. Mole pushing the floor up the other end. Kick across to the King in the corner. King jacks up the triple. Falls slightly to the left there. Unlucky on the shot. Lee pushing the floor. It's a 3-on-3 break. Gets pushed right side. Great transition defense there by Palmer. Left side. Parsons. Beadle. Kicks to Beadle. And she's up for 2. And it's going to be a push in the back by Palmer. So she's going to rely on for a possible 3-point play. And that's going to be the 3rd personal foul for Palmer. And Beadle at the moment shooting 92% from the line so far this season. And she easily hits that and makes it a 3-point play. At 69-46. Over to Palmer. Palmer taking their time. They're really using the clock up. 10 seconds. King trying to look low. Lee denying the low entry pass. 5 seconds on the shot clock. They've got to make something happen. Good work down to Hollingsworth. She can't convert on the right hook though. Kick ahead to Lee. Kilsyth up the other end. setting up play. Over to Gill. Gill shot fakes, rips left side, goes. It's going to be contact, but there's going to be no call at all. Mole pushing the floor, 2-on-3, not in Basel Australia's advantage. They kick back out to Palmer. Palmer goes one way, goes the other, puts up a tough shot. No, she kicks over to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth misses the put back. Gill's pushing the floor up the other end. And goes middle, puts up, and it's going to be a foul on the way up. And Gill is going for the line for two. She can't hit the face shot. And Turdich has been subbed in, and Parsons subbed out. And it's going to be a two-person substitution for Basel Australia. Hollingsworth being substituted out as well as Fuller. And substituting in is Rees. And number 14, Bourne. Gill at the line, 4-2. So far this season, shooting 77% from the line, as well as averaging 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Gill's generally quite efficient from the field, shooting 42% from the field. Australia inbounding. Well, Kilsyth are really playing full court pressure. They get a kick over to King. They pull things up here. Nice work breaking the press. Up top to Bourne. Mole on the wing. Gets a screen by Bourne. Goes nice roll over to Bourne. Bourne puts up the two. No good there. Blitzubs rips the rebound. Pushes the floor. They don't get anything off the transition there. They're going to look to take their time here. Lee's going to come set a screen for Beadle. Blitzubs. Beadle down low. Once again, absolutely bullying her opponents down low. D'Angelo up top. Going to rip one way. Dish to Beadle. Beadle gets blocked. Really good defense there by Basel Australia on that turn. Mole's going to push the floor. Freezes things up. Got a mismatch on him, but can't capitalise there. Bourne ready to bully her opponent. Pulls up early. Puts up a two. No good there. And Beadle. And King is going to pick up her 5th personal foul, which results in sitting off for the rest of the game, as she reached in there on the rebound. So King, which is a big loss so far for Basel Australia. She really did play well in the first half. Good defensive presence and good work moving the ball, but she's going to get unlucky calls and get called off. D'Angelo gets a double screen off, a kick over to Blitzubs, down low to Turdich, hand off to Blitzubs, does not there. D'Angelo for 3, doesn't put it up, back down to the Turdich, low, turns baseline, shot fakes one go, goes middle, gets fouled on the way up. So Turdich at the line again for another 2. She's shooting 62% from the line so far. Turdich so far this game not performing the best. She's only scored 4 points and 1 rebound, which all her points have come from the free throw. And she makes her second. 50% from the line. 71-46, Kilsyth's way, 4 minutes to go, 4th quarter. Out on the wing, Potter, across to Palmer, guarded by Blitzubs. Looking to fake out Blitzubs down to Rees, and Palmer's able to jack the 3-point up, and it's going to be a timeout. Going to be timeout, I guess, for Basketball Australia after scoring a 3-point. They've only hit 2 3-pointers for the game. They're 2 of 16. Meanwhile, Kilsyth have hit 6 of 9 from the 3-point range. You know, Basketball Australia's really been struggling from that range, but they've been doing fairly well in the 2-point area in the low post as well, especially Bourne being able to bully her opponent down and scoring 13 points from the post. Meanwhile, Potter and Fuller are able to hit a couple of threes, or Potter's hit 2 and Fuller's hit 1. So Potter's hit 1-3 and Palmer's hit 1-3. That's all for their whole team. Meanwhile, they're really once again struggling on the ball movement and the aggression, but a couple of Basel Australia's players are doing well in the low post, but not from 3. Resuming after the timeout here in the fourth quarter. We have Kilsyth in play. Lead to D'Angelo, looking to get things off. Started early, good ball movement. Todic comes ahead off from Parsons. Parsons screens the lead. Doesn't get anything there. Parsons for the 3-point, and she's good from 3. Parsons absolute dead eye at the moment so far this game. Usually she's hit or missed from that range, but tonight she's absolutely feeling it from all parts of the court with that nice little shot of hers. Up the other end, Kilsyth are going into a 2-3 zone here, looking to slow things up. Dare Basel Australia to shoot from 3 as they've been super inaccurate so far this game. Kick out to Palmer. Palmer jacks a 3-pointer, and speak of the devil, they hit a 3-point. D'Angelo. Jenkins to Lee. D'Angelo coming in for a back cut for 3, but doesn't get the kick early enough to it. Gets a screen by Parsons. She could shoot the 3, doesn't. Goes a high drive into Lee. Kicks over to Jenkins. Jenkins jacks up the 3. No good there. Gets the unlucky roll. Up the pushing the floors. Jenkins to Potter. Down low to Bourne, sorry. Kick out. Nothing about it. Gonna jack it up, and she's good for 2. Deegan hits a nice little mid-range pop. Lee, Parsons, Jenkins. Rips and goes baseline. Kicks back out to Parsons. Hands off back to Jenkins. Jenkins looks to kick the other side to D'Angelo. D'Angelo gets a screen by Todic. Todic goes one way, dishes in, only 4 seconds. Great defense there by Basketball Australia. Pushes the floor, Potter. Kick over to Palmer. Palmer too long on the 3-point attempt there. She hit one earlier though. Jenkins going to slow things up. Only 2.5 minutes to play, fourth quarter. D'Angelo gets a screen by Todic. Roll to Todic. Todic puts up the 2. Falls way short on the 2-point there. And it's going to be out on Hope Todic. It's going to be Basketball Australia's ball. 20 points between the team. They haven't been able to extend it, but they haven't been able to minimise the gap either. On the wing, we have Deegan. Over to Bourne. Kick over to Potter. Palmer in the corner, goes baseline. Nice little drive, kick back out. Turns baseline, finds tough defense by Todic, and it's going to be another technical foul on Hope Todic for flopping. And it's going to be then it's a disqualifying foul on Hope Todic, as she earlier in the first quarter of the game got called for flopping. So that's her second technical, so that means it's a disqualifying foul, which results in having to leave the court. Doesn't have to leave the stadium, just has to go sit in the change room for the remainder of the game, which is only 2 minutes per se. And Bourne takes the free throw, hits it, and they keep possession here at half court. Mole up top. Kick over to Bourne. Back to Mole for a wide open 3. They didn't rotate to her, and she hits it. Kilsyth went into a 2-3 zone, hoping that they wouldn't hit 3s because they can't rotate to it as quickly. They're trying to stop the low post action for Basketball Australia. worked for most part of the game. D'Angelo, nice backdoor, puts up the 2. Really good 1-2 game between Parsons and D'Angelo. Mole pushing the floor now. Across, up top, we've got Bourne. She loves bullying her opponents down. Gets stuck though, good mismatch recovery by Jenkins. Bourne for 3, airballs it way too far to the left. 1 minute, 16 seconds to play. Jenkins. Nice tip off there by Bourne. Bourne's on a fast break, left side, easy finish there. Really good. Pesky defense there, slims it down to 16 points, but it seems to be a little too late for a comeback at this stage. Beadle up top, Jenkins. Beadle working around low, Lee pops up top, gets screened there by Parsons, goes left side, nice finish there by Lee. Puts up the other end, Deegan, kick across to Mole. Going to jack that 3 up, too far right on the 3-point attempt there by Mole. It's going to be Barcelona Australia's ball on baseline. Kick in, nice deep deflection there by Parsons. It's going to be out of court once again on Kilsyth. Sideline ball this time for Basketball Australia. Kick into Bourne. Bourne jacks up the 3 and she's good. Makes up for an air ball just before. Slims down 15 points, which is the closest they've been this half. Beadle up high, guarded by Bourne to Parsons to Jenkins. Beadle down low, going to look to try and get positions. Lee for a wide open 3, too long on the 3-point attempt there. Parsons rips the rebound, offensive rebound there. Lee gets it back, kicks across to D'Angelo. D'Angelo rips, goes baseline, fakes middle. Beadle goes left side, and it's going to be a late call. It's going to be another late call for the referees, but there's going to be contact there on Beadle as she put the shot up. So she's at the line for 2 so far this season. Beadle shooting 92%, and she's having a really good game so far tonight. Shooting 19 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist in 27 minutes of being on the court, which so far she's averaging 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists so far this season. So she's on par with her rebounding and assists, but she's really playing well in the scoring and is scoring 19 points. And she misses the second, gets a rebound back by Lee, puts it back up. Beadle misses a putback, and that's going to be game. So thank you for checking in to the Women's SEABL 2018 Round 10 here at Kilsyth Basketball Stadium between Kilsyth Cobras and Basketball Australia Centre of Excellence. The favourites coming into the game were Kilsyth Basketball, and they were able to provide what was essentially expected, but Basketball Australia did put up a pretty good fight, only losing by 16 points, so they're going to remain on a 4-game extends their losing streak to 4 games. Meanwhile, Kilsyth reboot after losing their last 2 weeks. This is a nice little refresher for Kilsyth, getting a comfortable win, and that's going to keep their spot in the 3rd place in the league. Leading for Kilsyth was Angela Beadle on 20 points, Steph Blitzards on 18, and Parsons on 11. Meanwhile, Basketball Australia only had 1 double-digit scorer in the game, which was Isabel Bourne on 19 points, playing very well, followed by Potter and Fuller on 8 points apiece. Basketball Australia were only able to shoot 35% from the field, 40% from 2-point, and 26% from 3. Kilsyth absolutely outclassed them everywhere on the court, shooting 50% from the field, 47% from 2-point range, and 58% from 3-point range. Thank you for checking in. Here at 2 o'clock, we will have the men's SEABL Round 10 against Kilsyth Basketball and Basketball Australia Centre of Excellence here at Kilsyth Basketball. Stick around and tune in for the next game. Thank you very much. Checking out is Alex Wilson, your host. Thank you.